My name is Fabio Torres,
I'm Mystical Blue.
and we're going to be out here interviewing some of the acts of the weekend, so stay tuned. Wireless 2014.
Now, I know you haven't gone on yet, so how do you prepare yourself for something so big like this?
Whiskey. I need a couple whiskeys and then I'm loose, I'm ready to go. I just have fun on stage. I feel like energy is contagious and you just want to go out on stage and give the fans some energy to react to, you know?
Now, I would say your style is very much different from any other rapper that I know, but how would you describe your style?
It's just me. That's all I can be. I can only tell my story. I grew up in the Bay, you know, so there's that influence, but then I moved to the South when I was like 18. I lived in New Orleans for like 6 years and just soaked up all of that. You know, I'm an outsider. Anywhere I am, I'm always an outsider. So it's just, that's my perspective. You know, I can only tell my story.
And what can the fans out there expect from your performance today?
Energy. You know, I just try to give them an experience, something to talk about. I just try to have fun. That's really it.
Well, guys, I'm out here backstage with Nick Brewer. How's it going, Nick? You feeling all right?
Yeah, all good, man. How are you?
Great, I'm feeling great. I'm good at that. I missed your set. I really wanted to hear you perform. So good. It's one of my favorite tracks from you.
Wicked.
This is pretty cool.
Thank you,
And, you know, how did the Birmingham crowd treated you?
Yeah, they were really friendly, really cool. It was quite small, like building up. Being the first act on, I kind of
small.
expected that, but it built up, and they were really receptive, really respectful, and hopefully I think they enjoyed it. They seemed like they did. So.
Yeah, that's always great. That's always great. Is it your first time coming to Wireless?
Yeah. This is my first time, even as like just seeing other people. So it's an honour to be the first time I come to Wireless. I get to perform. You know. Can't quite get over that. So.
Yeah, and obviously there's going to be some big acts as well today. Are you influenced by any of them that are going to pass through? Maybe J. Cole, Outkast are going to be out there.
Yeah, man. I've loved Outkast from the get-go. From when I heard Bombs Over Baghdad like years ago. J. Cole, I think he's great, man. I think pretty much every verse he writes, he's trying to say something, and you can tell he's really thinking about what he's saying. I'm a huge fan, so I'm really looking forward to seeing those two.
Putting a message out there, yeah. I actually feel that you do that with your songs as well, so
Thank you
that's
very
great.
much.
And I know that you write your songs from a perspective of where you are in life during the time. So in the future, what can your fans expect from you? Are you in a happy time in your life?
Definitely, I can't complain. I'm really enjoying it, and I just feel really grateful that I'm able to say I'm a musician. That's my career. But at the same time, you know, there's always struggles in real life. So I just like to paint a picture of what's really going on for me. And that's what I'll keep doing. Both the positive, which there is, and maybe the not so positive, which is just
great. Yeah, we need songs for everything, you know, just for people to express themselves and identify with it. So that's great.
Yeah.
I know that you just did recently a collab with Jacob Banks.
Yeah.
Are there any other artists out there that you like to, possibly collab in the future? Maybe from the UK, maybe not.
There's loads of UK acts. I mean, if this is obviously like a wish list, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of people like Sampha.
Great.
Yeah, I think Quabs is.
Your voice would quite suit one of his tracks.
Mate, I'm a huge fan. Sampha, Quabs, I think it's great. I think Hawkhouse are wicked. Even people that I've already worked with, like JP Cooper, Little Sims, Joel Baker, Naomi Scott. There's loads of talent in England, and there's loads of American rappers that are great too. But you know, as I say, I like to work with people who I can build a relationship with and can really understand where I'm coming from. They can understand, and I understand where they're coming from.
That's when the best and most organic stuff comes out.
Yeah,
and
100%.
Hopefully the fans identify with it.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Great.
100%.
Well, Nick, thanks a lot for talking with us.
Thank you.
Hope you
thank
enjoyed your set, and
Yeah.
hopefully see you next year again.
Yeah,
So,
thank you very much. Take care, man.
Nick Brewer, everyone.
Cheers.
I'm here with the lovely Basement Jaxx and ETML. How you guys doing?
Very
Thank
good.
you. Very
Happy
well.
to be here.
Now,
And liking your name as well.
Oh, thank you. Now, I know that Basement Jaxx have discovered yourself, ETML.
Yeah.
How did you actually find him?
It was, through people we know and we've worked with for a long time, and we heard his voice, and we said, come to the studio. He came to the studio. We tried a few things and vibed a bit, and Never Say Never came out of that, and that's why we're here. It was all very simple.
And ETML, how's it been for you working with Basement Jaxx? I mean, they're legendary, so how's it been for you?
Yeah, amazing. Very professional on all the...
on time.
On time.
Very punctual.
But no, the exposure's been great, and the single that's been put up on SoundCloud has been really well received, so can't wait for it to come out.
And I've heard Friday was your first sort of like live performance.
That was his dress rehearsal. That's the real thing.
How did you find it?
Yeah, pretty overwhelming, but definitely a good vibe, and hopefully today will be even better. Yeah.
Now, Basement Jaxx, how do you get yourself ready to perform for something on this sort of like large scale? Do you get nervous at all, or?
We've done a lot of gigs around all over the world. So I suppose it's kind of like, it's quite every day for us. For ETML, this is a very new thing. So, he's doing work experience at the moment and kind of working out, learning the ropes, where to check in, where to go and get your food, what to do. So, but I mean, for us, it's always great. There's a good crowd. It's always good being in Birmingham and, well, being anywhere. I mean, people are pretty much the same all around the world. And, it's all good.
Now, we've got because on my show I actually play a lot of independent artists that aren't signed. What advice do you give to them in terms of sort of getting that record deal or that sort of fame that they're looking for?
I think forget about fame, concentrate on doing something authentic and really true to yourself and artistic. And the more interesting and original it is, the world will come to you, because good things always rise up anyway. Forget about fame, forget about celebrity, forget about commercialism and the way pop music's become, because it won't be hanging around. But the good stuff will stay.